welcome, Law. Welcome, Law. Here we go. Welcome. All right, how's everybody? Dame Celestine, Queen of the Stars, the Queen of the Mountain is here. The Maryland wizard from Philly. Right, Scully. New burger, dispatch the old burger is here. Seattle Rain is here. Of course, Seattle Rain, love you. What are you doing? Where are we doing? Where are we at? I don't know. All right. Tired of the drama. All right. That's my face on Wednesday, you say. All right, thank you very much. Kiss me where I pee. Welcome, love. Koberger. Yes, we saw. He got a hearing. Good for Koberger. That should be interesting. We'll see what plays out there. Well, you're right. It didn't get dismissed, so that's good. So we'll see what happens. What do you think is going to happen? I wonder if Ann Taylor is worried. Maybe Dr. Turvey wasn't wrong after all. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. Surprise Hitler's going along so far. Hey, he's going along. He's playing along. I didn't think he had it in him. We'll see what happens. Well, you just got to hope Brian Koberger has some good stuff. All right. How is everybody on this Wednesday? How is everybody? You talking jive? What you didn't tell me what? What didn't you tell me, Moreland? Don't keep secrets from me. Don't keep secrets from me. What didn't you tell me? What? What is it? Talking to the candle. Tell the candle. What? What? Type, don't go now. Hitler wants a trial. He wanted a trial. Well, let's see how much he wants a trial. We'll see. I hope we get one. Yeah, of course. Oh my God. Bad. Well, let's get a trial. And let's see how we do. I'm not sold on Koberger's attorney, but we'll see. Okay. I don't know. Can it be any worse than Ann Taylor? Who knows? Maybe. Maybe not. You may have been. I could have forgot. No, you did mention the restitution hearing. You did mention the restitution hearing. I remember that. I did remember that. So yeah, you're right. I just hope he follows through. Things, you know how things can get screwed up at the last minute out there in Boise. You know how things can get a little messed up there. So we'll see. Welcome, Eric. All kinds of things can get screwed up. Like this. Hey, Steven, are you sure you want to proceed to trial or, Thompson finds him in a dark alley somewhere. Hey, Steven, come here. Come here, Steven. You know I have a few FBI friends, don't you? Are you sure you want this to go to trial? You never know. But you're right. We should get one. We should have got one fucking last year is what we should have gotten. Then anyway, we know this. However, it's even better now if we do get a trial because so much shit has come out since then that it might be even better for Mr. Kohlberger. So we'll see. We shall see. I wonder what kind of emails the guy has. I wonder what kind of emails he has. That would be interesting to find that out. Text messages, I'm not so sure about. I guess unless they gave Brian Kohlberger a cell phone in prison, I'm not quite sure how he would have text messages between him and Ann Taylor. I think that'd be kind of odd. Unless they gave him a cell phone while he's in prison. I'm not sure. But Hitler, hey, well, he is a vampire. Absolutely. You can never trust vampires. Right? They appear, hey, what's one thing about vampires? They appear noble on the surface, but deep down, they're vampires. Okay. All right. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hey, it didn't get dismissed, so that's good. We'll see what happens in that hearing. I think, well, yeah, it should proceed as trial. Look, if somebody wants to withdraw their plea, I don't know if the time's passed, but hey, then let's go, let's rock and roll, baby. But the problem is, Idaho is not going to be prepared for a trial of this magnitude. They weren't prepared last time for a trial of this magnitude. The thing would have gotten extended anyway beyond October, okay? There's no way anybody was prepared to go to trial by October. They didn't even know how to figure out how they were going to get potential jurors figured out. They weren't even at that step yet. They couldn't figure out the logistics with that. So they have an extra year now to figure this out. We'll see what happens. This is again because this is going to be one of the biggest cases. Biggest trials in Idaho state history. We know that. One of the, if not the biggest in the state's history. And the question is, are they going to be prepared for that? How equipped are these fucking inbreds to deal with that? With all the media circus, people coming, are we going to have cameras in the courtroom? Is Hitler sophisticated enough to think about whether or not there should be cameras in the courtroom? I don't think so. These people aren't sophisticated, guys. You know what I mean? On the surface, it sounds easy. But for these fucking numbskulls, it's probably going to be a major problem trying to figure this stuff out. They're not used to this kind of stuff, first of all. And, on and on. On and on. But we'll see what happens. Even if this would have gone to trial originally last year, there's no way they would have hit the October deadline. The trial would have been pushed out again for several months. Discovery was still fucking coming in at this point in time before the plea agreement. Discovery was still coming in. We still had discovery disputes happening. So this was a shit show. And they thought they were going to go to trial in October. No way that was happening. No way that was going to happen. No way. But fucking Hitler, he let this shit go, and that's on him. Hitler let the fucking discovery violations go. He let it all go. So we'll see what he does this time around. He let all the shit go. Because again, he's not a real fucking homicide judge. That's another problem. They put these people in positions who don't have experience. I'm sure there's other judges in Idaho that have much more homicide experience than that fucking tool does. So anyway, whatever. Welcome, Wolf, JB. Welcome, White Rabbit. But no, CB, you're right. Let it all hang out. Have a trial. Let it all hang out. I want Thompson to look like a complete fool that he is and the rest of the Moscow Police Department. I want everybody on the stand to look like absolute fucking morons that they are. And again, I don't know how good this defense attorney that Kohberger has. Yeah, I don't know. That's troublesome. But whatever, we'll see. We'll see. First things first. First thing is first. We got wolves. We got bunny rabbits. We got lambs laying down with lions. It's the electric church, baby. It's the electric church, baby. Come on now. It's the electric church. All right, let's go. Let's go. What are we doing? We're gonna do this is Moreland. Let me guess. She's best friends with somebody.
Yet another toothpaste that does not whiten.
Best friends with somebody. Oh wait a minute. Wait just a minute.
On the Constitution of the United States to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Ain't no thing.
All right, baby. Here we go. You jive talking me now, turkey.
Was on. Didn't trip. But the folks was freaking, man. Hey, the pilots were laid to the bone, home. So blood hammering out in jail.
I know.
All right, baby. Can't forget that. All right, there we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lay me to the bone. Merlin, at your cause. Lay me to the bone. No thing. Ain't no thing. Why you trying your fucking cheesesteak? Fucking eating, riding the goddamn fucking Amtrak. Ain't no thing. All right. All right, baby. All right, baby. I love you. Why are you tripping on me, baby? All right. No. Thanks, Tyrone. Jesus. Thanks, Tyrone. Yeah, I'm always here to help you. Even though I get laid off all the time because of you. All right. Thanks. I don't lay you off, Tyrone. How am I going to lay you off? You fucking find a way to do it. I don't think I can lay spirit guides off, can I? If I could, I probably would have done it already by this point with you. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. You already discriminated me. Fucking. I ain't no fucking I ain't no DEI fucking spirit guide. You think I got spirit guide job because DEI? What the fuck's wrong with you? I earned this spirit guide. I don't fucking want to be here. I hate this fucking prick. But anyway, here I am. Thank you, Tyler. Jesus. Tell us how you really feel while you're at it. I've been telling you how I feel for the past year and a half, but you don't fucking listen. Jesus. All right, calm down. God damn. Well, I think we should get on to this, guys, before I have another riot on my hands. That's right. We tried to riot once against you, fucker. Sorry. All right. Yeah, that didn't turn out so well. Remember Reverend Donna? Oh, my God. She had us all brainwashed. Yeah, I remember that fondly, MD. That's where I got you from. Yeah, I remember. She wasn't very nice. She'd made me stare at rocks and trees and try to make us look for murder weapons in bakeries and shit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're right, MD. Don't forget where you came from. I try not to. But my name's not MD. Miss Slobodan Milosevic, Brittany Fernandez, Shaka Zulu, Shaka Khan. That's my name. Yeah. I don't know why you seem to forget that all the time, but whatever. All right, quick break. And then, guess what we're doing? Riley Moreland. Hello, Riley. Are you getting married today? 11:18. You know where it's coming from, baby. That's where it's coming from. Riley. Let me guess. You're a sorority person. And about 5 brain cells operating. Yeah. All right, babies. That's right, Chaka Khan. That's right. Oh yeah, now you gotta have. Well, of course, Dame Anthus has to ask about fucking bingo, but I ain't talking about that right now. Why you always try to fucking get me all pissed off? I don't get it. You like see me riled up, don't you? Yes, you do. But I ain't talking. I'm not gonna play into it. I'll show you. I won some shit last night. But I ain't showing it right now, too. I'll show you later what I want, all right? It ain't no fucking spirit money, that's for sure. You know the Smiley Harp hates my girl, right? All right, thank you. Oh, really? Well, that's interesting, Wolf. Cool. That's cool. Wolves are cool. Wolves are good. Yeah, I know you fucking do. You like see me all fucking like getting all crazy and then guess what you do? Then like you laugh your ass off when they pull the hoses out and they want to spray Tyrone down. Then you laugh your lily white ass off. All right. All right, that's enough. But they do, they laughed it. They bring the hoses out, and then they start chuckling. All right. Hey, thank you. Quick break, and then we get on to Lily White Moreland. All right. Mama. Oh, God. All right. All right, hang on, we're getting there. We're getting there. So, Mandy, let's see what she has to say for herself. Riley.
It is November 18th.
It is November 18th. My name is Gary Tolson. I'm a little dwarf. Welcome, Satire, and welcome, Ashley Brogdon. I hope you didn't mind coming today. You did not miss the contest yet. Oh, no registration forms yet. Nothing like that.
All right. All right. Here come Riley.
Hi, my name's Riley Moreland. I was best friends with everybody. But I don't know anybody.
All right, here we go. Yeah, so one of these. Yeah, let's see. We shall see.
At 12:16.
5 days after the murders. Right. Good.
This is Idaho State Police Detective Matt Wornsing
Ah.
and
Matt Worsing.
Homeland Security Task Force Officers.
Oh, and Homeland Security's there, guys.
Spell your first and last name.
We got Homeland Security there, baby. Checking on the borders. Idaho, Idaho and Mexico. I'll tell you what.
What's your date of birth?
Fuckers. Homeland Security.
So,
Looking into drug cartels.
Interviews in regards to the event that happened in
I know.
Moscow on Saturday night, Sunday morning. We'll just have you kind of walk through your evening and any interactions that you had with the victims that night. So start wherever you want to, wherever you feel is pertinent or anything like that.
Okay, here we go. More fun. Okay.
So I call him everyone does that. Now.
You can call them whatever you want.
And we were upstairs.
Just don't call me late to dinner.
All the boys were watching football games, sports. I WWE. I think that was it. No, not that. Whatever. Sports. I didn't really want to watch sports, so I called Kaylee around 10. He's a neighbor of theirs, and I walked over there and called her again. When I got there, I asked her for the door code. I don't remember what the door code was. I was drinking most of the day. And then I walked in the front door and up the stairs. The door code was. I was drinking most of the day. Again, and I walked over there and called her again.
What? What the fuck is she talking about? So now I'm already confused, guys. She mentions Kaylee, and then she mentions a neighbor of hers, a male, and she walked over there. So I'm confused already.
Whatever. Sports. I didn't really want to watch sports.
I didn't really want to watch sports, so
I called Kaylee
I called Kaylee
around 10.
around 10. He's a neighbor of ours. Ah!
And I
Who's a neighbor of yours? Guys, I thought we called Kaylee at 10. What are we talking about? Guys, I'm already fucking confused.
So I called Kaylee around 10.
I called Kaylee around 10, and then she says, he's a neighbor of ours.
He's a neighbor of theirs.
Oh, he's a neighbor of theirs.
And I walked over there
Walked over there
and called her again.
and called her again
When I got there,
when I got to the house
door code.
and asked her for what the door code was so I can get inside.
I don't remember
I don't remember
it.
what the door code was. Is this another Dylan Mortensen? Does she say because I was drinking?
I was drinking
I was drinking
most of the day.
most of the day. At 10 o'clock in the morning, I guess. Weird.
And
Redacted.
I walked in the front door and up the stairs.
Oh, God.
Said hi to her. Asked how
I
she
saw
was
Dylan or Bethany, said hi to her.
coming in through back door with her puppy Murph.
Okay, saw Kaylee coming in back door with her dog Murphy.
And then two of us walked upstairs. And she started getting ready. And then
For what?
Maddie called.
Maddie called.
And she was on her way home from Sigma Chi. That was probably 5 minutes after I got there, maybe 10.
Okay. What time was that?
And then Maddie came home.
Uh-huh.
And she gave me a shirt to borrow.
Gave me a shirt. Hey, guys. What's one thing we're missing here, guys? Take a wild guess. What are we always missing in these interviews, guys? Take a guess. Take a guess. 5 days after the murders, what are we missing? Take a guess. What do we see in every interview with these fucking people? Name it. Tell me what it is. Tell me. What are we missing? Just shout it out loud. Shout it out. What are we missing? Ah, God. Well, right. Or that, she may not. Emotion. Right. No emotion. Welcome, Melon. Mrs. John Dame. Exactly. Like I'm going to the mall. It's his job interview. And, well, yes, and hard, and yeah, and an actual investigation. True. But emotions. Yeah, for sure.
And then Kaylee
Jesus.
was the Uber driver was going to pick us up. And I think she texted him because she didn't take a phone call or anything when I was with her. And then we went downstairs to the living room. And the three of us sat on the couch. And had a white claw. And we got a text that arrived. Kaylee got in the front seat. I got in the back.
Right. So this is important because this is the third person that went with them to the corner club. This is the one that felt uncomfortable with Eric Gower. She felt uncomfortable with him. So we know who this is. Riley is the one. Riley. She's the third person that went with them to the corner club. That's good.
Right.
And redacted. Fantastic. Always good to know. Oh, always get fucking redactions, of course. Usually happens during the most crucial parts of the interview. Right? Then we jump onto another topic. We have no idea what's going on. Good old ISP. She's probably talking about Eric Gower, how he creeped her out because he's a little fucking pervert. Who knows? Yep. That's exactly what was happening here. That's what they cut out. They cut out the part where Eric Gower, unless it's a little further here, Eric Gower made her feel uncomfortable, which she should because he's a little fucking pervert.
Then dropped us off at the corner.
Yep, see, they cut that all out. Yep.
Said that he would be driving until around 3 o'clock.
They cut that part out. That's in the documents.
Me, Maddie, and Kaylee walked into the corner club, and
which is weird, they cut that out.
Were there.
Friends were there, and Redacted.
They all were there. We got
Uh-huh.
there. We're talking.
Jack DeCour was there.
Normal. And his friends was texting me saying that he was going to come with all of his buddies. I don't necessarily remember which of his buddies.
Jack DeCour was coming.
What time did you get to Corner Club? I would say 11.
Cole Barenberg. Was Cole there yet? Fucking grabbing people and shit.
During the night, there was.
I hope not, Satire. I hope not. But who knows? He might be. What we got?
And he was talking to us, and then he started, like, just creeping out, staring at her, saying comments to her.
Uh-huh.
She backed away.
Uh-huh.
He still kept sticking around, and then he came up to me, and he said to me something like,
Lick my love pump, baby. Oh, my God. And then he's like, well, lick my love pump. I'll give you $5. Come on, guys.
goddamn phone number right now. He was kind of aggressive in a way.
And then he grabbed my ass and said, baby, lick my love pump. All right.
And I went to him and I said, I'm not giving it to you.
I'm not giving it to you.
She's talking to someone, even though I don't believe that she actually is. I just wanted to say that so he would back off, but he didn't. He was around us for a while at the club.
Uh-huh.
And then we just kept minding our own business, and we went to the bathroom a couple times, and they
25 cents, baby. We flip them at you on the corner. All right. No, come on now. Excuse me. That was way back in the Delta. All right.
When you say they, who are you talking about?
Maddie and Kaylee, and I heard that
Jack Showalter.
which is unusual in my opinion,
Uh-huh.
if it's true. I didn't personally see it. They apparently were asking to come with them, but then all of the friends convinced him to stay.
Uh-huh. Saved his life. What are you talking about? What's she talking about? Oh my God. All right. So all of his friends convinced him to stay, which might have saved his life. Okay. Not sure what that means. I believe we're talking about Cole Barenberg. And I don't think I'm wrong. He's the fucking drunk asshole at the bar. Right, hitting on these girls, grabbing these girls, spitting on these girls. I do believe that is Cole. His DNA was also found at the crime scene, by the way. Which Moscow police never did anything with. So, speaking of Cole, we never got his interview yet. Where's the interview with Cole Barenberg? Where's that fucking interview? I wonder how he talks his way out of this shit. Well, I was just drunk. I had a few too many. Yeah, I was doing some stupid stuff like spitting on women, grabbing them, getting thrown out of bars. Yeah, that's how he gets. I guess that's how everybody gets out of shit, right? All right. Quick break. Boy, I'm irritated. Yeah, she talks very slowly and very like she just woke up from an opium nap. Yeah. Oh my God. She's probably thinking about her next selfie. Vapid and fucking clueless. Just like all these other. Oh my God. Really? I don't know, satire. I don't know if there was comparisons made. Don't know. I have to look into that. That's a great question. I would think there was. Well, if this was a real case, yes, I would think they would make the comparisons between the blood found at the house. However, oh my God. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at their forensic shit. It's a great question. They found blood. They found blood. It was blood, but I'm not quite sure how the extent of what they did with it. You know, did they compare it to what was found at the house? And I would assume they did, but hey, with this case, probably not. Who knows? But no, I have to look at it. We have to go back to the forensic documents to see if they actually did any comparison. We know they didn't upload anything else into CODIS. Several sites had blood found, like, within a day or so after the murders. Several sites, there was blood. You know. Showalter was concerning because, Showalter's blood was concerning because maintenance men discovered that. That was concerning because the maintenance workers went in there to work on his toilet, which wasn't flushing, and they're the ones that discovered the blood, and it concerned them enough, we talked about this before, it concerned them enough where they felt they had to call the police department to come and investigate it. So that was Showalter's blood. That blood in that apartment. And so maintenance workers called that one in when they were trying to fix his toilet. and then he left. He was already gone. He had already left to go back home in between this. So the maintenance workers came over while he was not there. He had already left to go home, and that's when the maintenance workers discovered the blood in his apartment. And that's how that started. That's how that ball rolled there. Yeah, weird. Yeah. So again, I don't know how much, we don't know how much blood was actually in the apartment. They found it in the bathroom. They found it in his bathroom. They found blood in his bathroom on one of the walls. And they also found blood as you walk inside the door on the wall in the living room. I think it was his living room. They found blood on that wall. And then there was also blood, supposedly, that appeared to be blood that was outside on his door, and that appeared to be blood. So there was at least 3, and I don't think that came back as blood, according to Moscow police. I don't think that came back as blood. But the other two sources. Now remember, there was a typo. There was a typo in the documents. Supposedly, that there was a typo that was made in the documents that said that there was 33 separate areas in which they found blood in Jack Showalter's apartment. 33. Now, Moscow police claimed that that was a typo error. It wasn't 33 separate areas. It was 3. Remember that typo? Remember? Right, it was called, right, they chalked up the rust. That's true. But yeah, originally it was 33 different areas that had blood all over. And then we're like, no, it wasn't 33. It was like 3. And then the question I had was, the maintenance workers got freaked out though. The maintenance workers saw something in that apartment that freaked them out to the point where they're calling Moscow police to come and investigate the apartment. So we don't know how much blood though was actually in there. Now it could have been a big gigantic stain of blood. We don't know with these fucking cops. So because you cannot trust Moscow police at this point. So we don't know exactly how much was in there. Because we know they didn't know how to investigate this crime. So there could have been the fucking half the wall could have been blood. We don't know. So yeah. Because at certain point at certain points Moscow police, they don't have no idea what they're doing here. It's obvious, and the Idaho State Police Forensic Laboratory, it's obvious when you look at the pictures of the crime scene that they have no idea how to use chemicals properly to detect blood. It's obvious they have no idea what they're doing with these chemicals. That is totally obvious. I mean, we see the pictures. That is not. I cannot imagine using chemicals to detect blood in that manner, where you're just dumping the shit, where it's literally dripping down the walls, especially from the first floor going up, literally dripping down the kitchen fucking cabinets, from the kitchen sink, literally dripping down the cabinets, right? This Blue Star, the other chemical they were using, I can't remember the name, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. Welcome, Amy Conway. I cannot imagine that is how real fucking forensic police, the forensic division, I cannot imagine that's how they use those chemicals. That if that is the standard practice of using those chemicals, that is absolutely ridiculous to me. The analogy I make of that is taking the most toxic fucking paint that you can find in a Home Depot, buying a bunch of it, and then just dumping the paint all around the fucking place. That's what it reminds me of. Right, it was black. What was the name of that chemical? It was Blue Star, but it was black. I forget the name of it, but yeah. And guess what? Not only were the Idaho State Police forensic folks using it, we also had regular Moscow police detectives using these chemicals, to detect the presence of blood. We also had regular fucking inbred cops using it. Yes, we did. Yes, we fucking did. Amino black. That's right. Amino black. Right. Amino black. Welcome, Dame Tara Snowpiercer, the goddess of the way. Oh, 73. Yup. But what I always found interesting about that one is the maintenance workers were the ones that got freaked out by it. That's what stuck out to me was the maintenance workers saw this. And in my mind, it must have been a lot of blood to freak out these maintenance workers. And then I wondered, well, gee, why couldn't he flush his toilet? I always wondered why then Jack Showalter's toilet was all fucked up. Like he had maybe flushed shit down the toilet. I started thinking that then. That Showalter started flushing shit down the toilet. I don't know. You know, you never know with these fucking people. But that's what I thought about when we first encountered that. So, yeah. No luminol. No, they used Amino Black, Blue Star, Amino Black. I don't know if they used luminol. They may have used luminol, but I'm not quite sure. I have to look at that again. But you guys seen the pictures. You saw what the kitchen looked like. You saw what the first floor stairway looked like with the fucking shit running all down the fucking walls. It's ridiculous. You know? And if we're looking for just like little splotches of blood here and there, why the fuck are we dumping gallons of fucking like harsh chemicals all around? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Now, of course, we are not CSI people. I'm not. But it just doesn't make any sense why you would use that much this poisonous, hazardous chemical. Why would you use that much if you're just trying to detect a small amount of blood somewhere? It doesn't make any sense. Logically, it just doesn't. I think you would use a small amount. It's not like you're trying to cover a great big area that appears to be blood-stained, okay? It's not like you're encountering like a rug that appears to be soaked in fucking blood, you know, like the whole rug. Well, then maybe I could see using a bigger portion. But we're talking about tiny splotches on the walls, right? Tiny splotches on the kitchen counter, by the sink, that kind of stuff. But yet, they dumped about half the fucking can or whatever they're using. And the purpose of doing that was to destroy evidence. The only reason why you're using that much is because you're purposely trying to destroy potential evidence. And that's exactly what they fucking did in this case. Absolutely. Now, again, I'm not a CSI person. But if somebody wants to refute me on that, you can refute me. You can send me an email and explain the process of dumping half the Amino Black all over the fucking kitchen counter. Explain to me how that works, CSI people. Do it. Do it. I am the greatest. I'm surprised. Well, it does. No, I'm not surprised. But why didn't they? Hey, they could have done that with the knife sheath. They could have poured all kinds of shit over the knife sheath, but they didn't. Right? They poured it all over the kitchen, but they didn't pour it all over the fucking knife sheath, did they? Why not? Right? How comes they didn't pour fucking shit all over the knife sheath? It's not like you really see the blood on it anyway. You can't see the blood on the knife sheath, really. It's hard to see. So, see, again, what we're talking about here is procedures, protocol and procedures that were not followed. We got inbred cops running around with chemicals that they shouldn't be using. They probably are not trained to use. The Idaho State Police Forensic Laboratory, I would highly suspect their training in the use of these chemicals. Highly suspect that. Obviously, based on the pictures I saw at the crime scene. It is ridiculous to me. But hey, if I'm wrong, fucking tell me how I'm wrong and show me how I'm wrong. Show me another quadruple murder case where these types of chemicals are used to this degree, where it looks like we just bought a bunch of blue paint and dumped it all over the fucking murder scene. Show me another case like this. Go ahead, do it. I dare you to do it. I triple dog dare you. I triple dog dare you. Do it. Wash my hands. That's right. Wash my damn hands. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ha! All right, quick break. And then we get back to Rita Moreno. Hi, Rita Moreno. How are you?
Very good. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Oh, my God.
I am the greatest. Stanley the Twin did call me. My little gato, with no secrets came to me. Get up there, gato. I will put you in a plane. Please, Mrs. John Dame, can I have another? Mrs. John Dame, can I have another? Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Mrs. John, you know we push it to the limit here. This is my favorite bubonic plague of all bubonic plagues. This one. All right, here we go. Ready? Miss John, here we go. The war's not over. Here we go. Oh my fucking God. Look, she playing the fucking video. Watch this shit. Oh my God. Oh yeah, here we go there, right? Right to Balmoral Castle. Oh my fucking God. Here we go. Yeah. There you go, guys. Oh yeah. I love seeing that shit. Oh my God, Mr. John. What's going on? All right. All right. All right. Oh my. All right. That's got to be my favorite one. Oh my God, this is fucking ridiculous. Straight to the spacks. straight to the fucking gallows. All right. All right. You gonna fucking, yeah, we put you in the workhouse. All right. And then Ebenezer Screws come along and he says, well, I ain't giving you fucking 5 cents. What the fuck you talking about? Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. All right. Let's get serious. Time to get back to this. Right. Sorry. Got a little sidetracked there. Mrs. John Dame, you know how to push. You know the war ain't over. That's why we have to keep doing it. MD's still pushing the war here. So, yeah, well, it used to be a 100-year war. Now it turned into like a 500 fucking year war. Weird shit. Anyway, here we go. Get back to this now. Come on, we got to get serious here. Time to get serious. Ah, damn. Here we go. I love you. Oh my God. I love you, babies. Here we go. How you doing? All right. That's right. They don't make them like that anymore. All right, here we go. Sorry. What now? What fucking ads and shit. God. Oh dear. Sorry, guys. Oh dear. Damn. All right, let's get back to this. All right. Come on, Riley. What do you got? What's blurry?
When did you end up leaving the corner club?
I thought it would be left a lot earlier, but the video timestamp is 1:11, so I'm guessing 1:30, maybe 1. Very quickly after that, I think I made him chug his beer so we could leave. So probably around 1:15.
And where did you guys go from the corner club? Okay.
Went to the grub truck.
You went directly to the grub truck?
Yeah.
We got 4 tacos and then a mac and cheese.
And then from the grub truck?
To my house.
Okay.
It's not far.
What are you talking about, Scotty? You're fine. Chill, man. Chill. You cool. It's the electric church, baby. It's the garden, baby. It's the electric church, baby. You all need electric church. All right. We do a seance called Zoso. We let locusts fly.
We set the food down and my...
Set my food down and,
the night prior,
uh-huh.
and I walked into a room, turned the light on. Well, there was two people in bed.
Oh.
The other one was just her. And I said it was like two people, because she just got a boyfriend. So I was like, what?
That fucking whore. Welcome, Tape Tip. Get out, bitch.
Ate our tacos.
I bet. What is going on here? I'm like, damn, that hoe just got the boyfriend.
Get up at night for anything.
The
Get more
next
food,
time,
go to the bathroom.
I think the next time I woke up was like 8 o'clock. And then I fell back asleep.
Does this one need like what does she need here? I think she needs an upper.
It's just kind of blurry.
You don't know if it was blurry,
You
guys.
said that it was a little odd that the girls were hanging out with and or leaving with a.
Jack Showalter, right?
Why was that odd?
Because he's a fucking freak.
I would say he isn't the typical guy that they would hang around.
Yeah.
Or we would hang around.
He's an inbred with anger issues. Nobody likes him. Except Connor Chestnut. Weird.
Guy in general. He smokes a lot of pot. He has a temper. Fights a lot.
Right. Not our scene, baby. Not our scene.
But if they left for John's Alley with him,
There's that John's Alley again.
surprised, confused, I guess. Because
John's Alley again.
typical guy they would have chosen to hang out with them, or invited to hang out with them.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't think it's much as they invited him to hang out. I think it was more the fact that he sort of latched onto them that evening. He's hanging out with them at the bar. He was socializing with them. And my guess is Maddie and Kaylee were discussing going to John's Alley by themselves, and Jack Showalter was inserted himself into their group that night, and then sort of became a part of the discussion about going to John's Alley. He probably said something like this. He probably said, yes, I wouldn't mind going to John's Alley because I have a few friends there that I want to see. And so if you guys are going to go to John's Alley, I will go with you to John's Alley. That's probably how that happened. Because in Jack Showalter's interview, his second one, he does say that he was going to go there to visit some friends. So that's how that happened. I don't think Maddie and Kaylee necessarily wanted to go there with him. I think he just inserted himself because he probably said, well, I'm going to go there anyway because I'm going to see a few friends of mine. So if you guys are going to go there, I don't mind walking with you down there. That's how that happened, people. That's how that scenario worked. See? Right? It's not, they didn't invite him to go. He said to them, well, I'm planning on going there anyway to see my friends, because he said that in his fucking interview, and he never actually went, by the way, which is odd. right? He never went to John's Alley as far as we know. At least that's what he said. So that's how that came about. But in reality, Maddie and Kaylee really had no intention of going with him anywhere. They may were thinking, well, this guy can, he could walk us there perhaps. But it's not like they were with him. They weren't with this guy. That's not how they were looking at this. Maddie and Kaylee weren't looking at this situation at, oh, well, hey, we're with Jack Showalter and we're going to go to the fucking John's Alley with Showalter. That's not how they were interpreting this situation at all. So let's clear that up. Let's make that very clear here. Now, their stupid friends didn't know that at the time. Their stupid friends here didn't know that at the time, but that's what the situation was. So, yeah. Well, I like to see that, Scully. Let's see what let's see what he has to say. Usually they can out themselves pretty quickly because why? Because their details don't necessarily match up with everything else that's going on here. So they typically can out themselves rather quickly, and they're a fraud. So, I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about the opera singer. I thought you were talking about the opera singer. Speaking of frauds, anyway, I thought you were talking about the opera singer. Satire, I think we should go to John's Alley. That's a good idea, actually. What is going on there? Hey, whatever. If they're legit, then let them prove it. That's right. With the drag queens, right? That's where they have the drag shows, right? At the fucking John's Alley, they have drag shows there. Whatever. Hey. The Blue Oyster, right? The Blue Oyster. The Blue Oyster. Excuse me. Blue Oyster. We need a John's Alley commercial. Yes, we do.
Want to feel fabulous? Come to John's Alley on Saturday night. We'll make you feel fabulous.
All right. Come on. Oh my God.
What is that lump in your throat? Oh, well, you must be at John's Alley.
All right. Never mind. God damn you. He needed that mustache. Pricked a little bit. Oh, come on now. Welcome, Dame Deb, Queen of the Bees. Plucked. All right, quick break, and then we'll get back to Rita Moreno, and Cha Cha Cha, and Casa de Gonzalez. All right. Sponsored by White Claw. Yeah, there you go. All right.
Only 5% alcohol. You could drink a whole case and be okay. Just ask Dylan Mortensen.
All right.
I was dreaming. Except when I'm not lucid dreaming, then I'm stabbing people to death, and I usually live behind a glass wall.
All right. All brought to you by White Claw. All right. Thank you very much. Boy, those goddamn White Claws. Jesus Christ.
Come to John's Alley.
All right. Yeah, sure.
Every Saturday night, we have the hottest bands in Moscow, Idaho playing. This is a preview of a band that's playing this upcoming Saturday night at John's Alley. They are offspring of the Gonzalez family. I think you're really gonna $5 at the gate, $5 at the door. Okay, $5. Have your ID ready. Okay, have your ID ready. And here it is. Here it is, guys. Now remember, these are offspring of Steve G and Christy G. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Here we go.
We're right outside fucking the corner club there. John's out there right now. All right. Hey, we're all wearing togas. We're all wearing togas, by the way. Weird. Anyway, it's right. All right. Enough of that. Come on, we gotta get serious. Let's get back to Rita Moreno. Here we go.
Can I go now?
Do they know?
Yeah, he said if we all hang around the quite a bit. Maddie's boyfriend is her best friend. We all of our 4 years have hung around the decks, and he's just been around.
And what do you mean by?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I'm sorry. I'm just out of my fucking heroin haze dream here. Give me a minute. Where's my coffee?
Maddie's boyfriend was.
Yeah.
They're all fucking retarded. Why are they all retarded? Jesus. Everyone's retarded. Jake Schlanger. Schlong. His name's Jake Schlager. Something. Schreiger.
And you said that with
Yes.
and Jake is currently Maddie's boyfriend.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like Bethany Funk. Yes. Yeah.
So
Meh.
they not necessarily being their
I don't know.
like go-to choice for friends.
What do you mean there was a quadruple murder? Oh my God.
I personally didn't see it.
Okay.
I just heard about it,
Oh.
so I didn't see the interaction or anything.
When did you hear that they left with?
Jack Joel.
The next day.
Okay.
Oh, the next day. You didn't see it, though.
While you were at the corner club, did you notice anything
Out of the ordinary?
around the girls? Anybody paying odd attention to them, or anything else that stuck out to you?
Cole Barenberg.
So you just
Cole Barenberg. Thank you. Cole Barenberg. Thank you very much.
And he was. I'm sorry. He was.
Whoops.
You said.
Well, I'm just a sweet transvestite. Speaking of, well, we'll get there. That will do honor of Tim Curry, by the way. Tim Curry.
Around us, staring at us.
And how do you know?
How do you know Cole Barenberg? How do you know Cole Barenberg? Oh, redacted. Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, redacting Cole Barenberg information. Isn't that nice, Idaho State Police? You fucking prick. You fucking inbreds. Nice we're redacting his information. Where's that interview, Idaho State Police? Which one of you fools did that one? Still redacted.
Did you know any of the victims?
None of the victims. I'm not sure.
She's the last person you're going to ask about that. This one's a bubble-headed, fucking vapid, fucking typical sorority fucking moron. She is not going to know that answer. You're going to ask Cole Barenberg. Listen to me, Idaho State Police. You fucking inbreds. Moscow inbreds. You go right to the fucking source. You take his fucking phone away from him. You fingerprint him. You take his fucking DNA. That's how you investigate homicides. You cocksuckers. They wasted all their time with this shit. Talking of vapid fucking goddamn bubble-headed fucking creatures. They can't even fucking spell their name out of a paper fucking bag.
And where does
So ridiculous.
As well.
Oh, he lives on King Street. Well, how close does he live to the fucking victims? About what? 2 blocks? Why was his fucking DNA found at the crime scene? Why was Cole Barenberg's DNA found at the crime scene? Moscow police, you fucking inbreds. Brett Payne, I hope you're fucking dead. Buried in Siberia somewhere. You cock. Ridiculous. Pathetic. You should shovel horse's shit for the rest of your life.
Did any of them know
Cole? Or Showalter? Yeah?
I would say they all know.
They all know Jack Showalter.
And then again,
And Cole Barenberg stayed where that Friday night? Where'd he stay?
No, are you in a sorority?
yes.
Of course. Isn't it obvious? She had, her vocabulary consists of about 50 words. Isn't it obvious? Those are some nice flowers, though. Fucking morons. Fucking morons. If this was a real homicide investigation, you would cut through these fucking people like a hot knife with butter. You would cut through them all. But not fucking inbred Idaho. Nope.
I mentioned this to the police officer who talked to you yesterday.
Are we talking about a stalker? Are we going to go stalker mode here?
They sent videos and stuff. I can't precisely remember, but we have a group chat,
Oh, group chat.
and they sent videos of them at Grub Truck
Uh-huh.
and whatnot.
And whatnot. Okay.
You guys can get access to.
they,
Oh my god.
do you know what platform they were sending videos with?
Snapchat.
Okay.
They're disappeared. Like they're the timed ones.
Oh, they disappeared. Like the timed ones.
Or just
Gee, I wonder what else they sent through Snapchat that disappeared.
The group chat that
It's Santa! Look, it's Santa! Oh my god! Santa! No!
Where's that fucking video? Yeah. Where's that one? Remember that one? From the grub truck? Where everybody's shouting Santa? Where's that fucking video?
have you heard?
Uh-huh.
I've heard.
Oh, you've heard.
Remember at this point that Kaylee had a stalker.
Oh, here we go. I knew it's going to come, guys. We knew it was coming. The stalker always comes here. This is their only talking point. Okay.
Kaylee didn't talk to you about a stalker at all.
That's okay, CB. Don't fret. Kill the clones. Kill the clones.
Been any issues with stalkers with any of your, or any of the, I guess.
No, just the frat guys who are fucking insane.
yes.
Oh, yeah? Like what? Like who? What?
I heard hotline.
What?
She was a.
You heard a hotline. What?
I heard hotline.
You heard what?
I heard hotline.
I heard hotline.
I heard hotline.
I don't know.
She was a.
This one is so fucking stupid. I don't know, guys.
Hear anything about that? But I didn't talk to you about it personally.
Do you know?
Okay. So you don't know shit. Good.
Do you know Xana's boyfriend? I forget his name. Ethan.
You forgot his name. Jeez. What case are you working on?
Do you know if
I don't know.
any of the 4 victims had any issues with anybody?
Here we go.
I'm trying to think about if they did.
You been? Really? I'm sure you have.
I feel like it was
Can I get my nails done now, guys?
saw any tension or anything. I mean, I haven't hung out with them a ton this semester. It's been mainly like if I do, it would be Kaylee.
This one has to be one of the dumbest I think we've seen.
I never saw any.
In my enter ears via headphones?
I
Oh
never
dear.
saw anything like
I don't know what that
You know,
is.
like drawn out arguments, or even Kaylee venting to you about being pissed off at somebody, or Maddie venting to you or anybody. They weren't beefing with anybody, or
say
I
people
don't know, Rob. I'm not sure about Rob.
and I can't place it. I can't say.
but nothing like a full-fledged argument with somebody that was ongoing or anything like that.
No arguments. No. Of course not.
What time, and I know you kind of gave an approximation of it, what time did you say they were sending out videos to the group at the grub truck?
I don't know. Till around 2.
Around there.
Oh, round 2. Huh? Oh, around 2 o'clock, the darkest hour, huh? Sure, I wonder what kind of videos they're sending out at 2 o'clock in the darkest hour. Weird. What kind of videos were they sending out that everybody's looking at their fucking phone? Huh, Riley? She's soft-spoken and she's also comatose, half comatose. And her vocabulary spans about 45 words.
If you want to, you can.
See.
Let's look at my phone. Let's look at my phone. Here we go. Gotta look at my cell phone. Because we can't confiscate it.
While you're looking that up, did you have any, like, odd or
What does it say?
alarming communication, either text, snap, or whatever, from any of the victims?
No. No, mm-mm. Mm-mm. Like Bethany Funk. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. My tooth hurts. Mm-mm. Can I go home for Thanksgiving? Mm-mm. Bethany Funk, are you an adult? Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Bethany Funk, can you come back and testify on behalf of your friends? Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Do you know about when did you reach a point where your memories, was it like you remember pretty much everything up to the corner club and then after that it's kind of like not sure or?
Yeah, I would say after my second drink at the corner club, I remember like probably the first hour, and then it gets pieces, fuzzy.
Bits and fuzzy. Oh, it gets fuzzy after that, guys.
That kind of first hour that you were there, do you recall anything that stood out to you as odd?
Everything gets funny, fuzzy.
And it doesn't even have to necessarily be
You fuzzy too.
but just anything at the corner club that seemed off from what your normal experience.
Besides Cole Barenberg, assaulting women, spitting on them, getting thrown out of the club.
Other than
You mean that?
being aggressive.
Oh, other than
anything else that kind of gave you the
other than that, what else do you need? Well, I remember this one guy. He walked into the corner club. He had a hunchback. He wore a black cloak. I couldn't understand the language that he was using. And he walked up to the bar and he said, bartender, give me a blood tequila. Other than that, oh yeah, and Cole getting thrown out because he spit on women. He also crapped his pants while he was in the he also crapped his pants when he was in the corner club. Cole Barenberg. He also shit himself. By the way, if you didn't know that, he also shit himself. What a sweetheart, Maddie. What are you thinking? Maddie? What are you thinking? Weird. Maddie supposedly knew him. Maddie supposedly was friends with Cole Barenberg. And then Maddie was the one introducing this drunk, fucking weirdo, disgusting, fucking assaulter. She was introducing him to the rest of the girls in the group that night. Maddie, what are you fucking thinking? I don't know about you, Maddie. I'm starting to have thoughts about Maddie. Yeah. I'm starting to think Maddie wasn't the brightest bulb in the box, was she? No. I'm not blaming any victims, but hey, the truth fucking hurts, I'll tell you what. And you gotta go where the truth takes you, baby. But Maddie doesn't seem too bright to me. I mean, she's cocking off to people that she doesn't know. She's drunk, and it appears when she's drunk, she's cocking off to people that she doesn't know, saying fuck you to people that she doesn't know when she's drunk. And not only that, bullying Dylan Morrison when she's drunk in the house on Halloween. I don't know. I'm just saying that kind of behavior can raise your victimology, your risk profile, a great deal, is what I'm saying. I'm not blaming Maddie for anything. I'm just saying that type of behavior, though, is going to raise your risk profile a great deal. And that's what she was doing that night. She was introducing Cole Barenberg to everybody, and he was freaking everybody out. He was spitting on girls, grabbing girls. He shit his pants. They had to kick him out of the goddamn corner club. He should have been arrested. He's lucky that nobody called the police on him that night to have him arrested for sexual assault, because he could have got arrested for sexual assault. Cole Barenberg, another fucking inbred. Steve G's fucking nephew, Steve Gonzalez. Are you listening? He's probably related to you, you fucking creep ass pedophile. Probably related to Steve Gonzalez in his fucking family. With their escort businesses and their transportation businesses. Christy G to president. Christy G to president, baby. Or no, is she the secretary? Is Christy G the secretary of the escort transportation businesses? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But we run all the way from Texas, all the way from Illinois, all the way. Well, we around the world, baby. We around the world in 180 days, baby. Fuck these people. These people are all disgusting. They're all involved in disgusting activities. They all pretend like they're victims when they're not. They're trying to bury their past. You wonder why Samantha wants nothing to do with her family. Because they're involved in this fucking disgusting, shady crap that they were doing for years, trying to come up with businesses. Fuck these fucking disgusting inbred Idaho people. They're all disgusting inbreds. Fuck them. No wonder their daughter was fucking murdered. Look at their fucking, no wonder Kaylee was murdered. Look at her fucking father and look at her fucking mother. They're all fucking white trash scumbags. Yeah. Fucking scum. Fucking scum. We'll see how that plays out. Quick break. I'm tired, baby. Look. Tired. Anyway, we're halfway through Rita Moreno, Riley Moreland. She's just waking up from her heroin nap. And she's thinking about going to the mall later, getting Starbucks, and not having any emotion whatsoever to what's happening around her, because that's typical of sorority girls at the University of Idaho. They really don't have any feelings whatsoever. Not anything. There's no depth of emotions because they don't have many. All they want to do is look pretty. They want to look pretty for the cameras. And when they go to classes, they want to look pretty and get attention from all the frat boys fawning over them. That is their whole purpose in life at the university. Sad but true. So we talk like a complete fucking moron. Our delay in speech is pretty bad. The thoughts are not flowing at all, really. It doesn't appear we had to think hard about anything in our life. All we had to do was smile and show a little bit of tits and cleavage, and, we pretty much got whatever we wanted. I love vapid sorority girls. Yes, I do. Vapid as the day is long.
But look at my blue eyes. Don't I look pretty? My blue eyes are pretty.
Yeah, but you're borderline mentally retarded. No thanks. I'd rather talk to my fucking spaghetti. My spaghetti has more interesting to say to me. Or my fettuccine. I should say fettuccine, actually. Anyway, I love you. I am the greatest. Hey, you know it's bad when your fettuccine has a better conversation with you than the vapid blondes, the vapid sorority girl in front of you. All right? Yeah. I've had better conversations with my pasta. I'm like, damn, you taste good. And the pasta's like, fuck yeah, I am. Where you been, chump? All right. All right. Now stop using ragu. All right. Only black people use ragu, CB. All right. Oh my God. CB, did you bail? Well, see, there you go. CB using ragu. That's why he bailed. See, you can't be using ragu, CB. I know you're black, but you gotta elevate your spaghetti sauce. You gotta elevate your spaghetti sauce. That way, it'll start talking to you. You can't be using ragu. What do I look like, Christopher Columbo? All right. I love you. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Fuck your mama. All right. Fuck your mama. All right, man. MasterNature. How dare you appropriate my Delta fucking heritage? Now MasterNature is appropriating the fucking Delta. We can't have that. Well, there you go, CB. That's what I'm talking about. You can't have that. That's why I don't talk to you. It doesn't talk to you. You can't water down your Prego. What's the matter with you? Now, I want you to go to church on Sunday and fucking pray about it. You understand that? You tell the fucking deacon what you do about your Prego sauce, and then you have repentance for that shit. All right? That's what's going to happen here. Well, yes, I did make it with hot sausage, baby. Oh, my God. How did you know that, Dame Osteen? Yeah, you need to stretch it out a little bit. All right. All right. Yes, I do. Or else this shit's going to get boring real quick. I mean, can you imagine listening to a bubble-headed fucking vapid whatever for 40 minutes and not tear your hair out? Holy shit. Well, it's like Play-Doh. All right. Welcome, Wider Rabbit. Sorry, did I say that?
I'm your friend.
All right.
Pumpkin obsessed? Or not?
Not yet, bitch. All right. Let's carry on. Too much fun and games. And then we take a quick break. All right, here we go. But for real, absolutely tired of it. Absolutely tired of it. I could get real nasty and start reading fucking Dylan Mortensen shit to you. I could talk to you about pranks and Tom Skelton. I could lead you to your death. Yeah, like this. But I don't. I think it was one of the dreams, but it was like the figure and like all black and like the kind of mask because, again, I don't know exactly what kind of mask it was, but it was like he was running, but with those goddamn fucking high knees, baby. Like almost prancing around like a reindeer in the snow, which was kind of weird, no? And I kept getting that mixed up. If that was like real, or if that was a dream. That's how a lot of it is with me in my psychosis and murdering people. That's how it is. Again, is like, and like. I am the prime. My name is Dylan Mortensen. I am the prime suspect in the Idaho 4 murder case. Like real, like weird knees. Real. For sure. Like that. Like that. Like the Queen of fucking Spades. Okay? I am Dylan Mortensen. I am the prime suspect in the Moscow, Idaho murders that were committed on 11/13/2020. Like, and like. So fuck you. Shall I continue like? Should I? Real? That's how it is with me when I don't lucid dream. Like, I don't know exactly what parts are real and what parts are my homicidal fucking fantasies, my homicidal actions, or a dream. And Stephen Hippler, you fucking goddamn inbred judge, you thought she was reliable as a fucking witness. You goddamn cock-sucking bastard. You belong in a root cellar with a silver stake in your fucking heart. So fuck you. I am the greatest of all time. You will say my name at the end of all this. Fuck you. And Stephen Hippler had the goddamn nerve. This cocksucker, he had the goddamn nerve in his order about the bushy eyebrows to say that Dylan Mortensen was a reliable fucking witness. This goddamn white trash, borderline mentally retarded, Bella fucking Lugosi lookalike, Nos fucking Ferratu, cocksucker, fucking coward who doesn't have any experience in this. He has the nerve to say that she's a reliable fucking witness. Suck my goddamn cock, you fucking inbreds out there. You are all inbreds out there. Judge, you fucking inbred. You are a coward. You are a pathetic judge. You should be stripped of your law license. You should no longer be practicing anything related to law. Apparently, Mr. Hippler didn't read this. He didn't read the 12-1 FBI interview with Aaron Williamson. He did not read this. He didn't read it. He didn't read this. In fact, I don't think he read anything related. He read bits and pieces of the 11/17 interview, what was force-fed to him by fucking Bill Thompson. That's all he read, and he made his decision based on that fucking garbage. But if he actually spent the time and read through all her fucking interviews, guess what, Mr. Hippler? You fucking white trash, borderline mentally retarded piece of crap. You would have thought to yourself, I think this bitch is the prime suspect in this case. Because she is the prime suspect in this case. She always was the prime suspect in this case, and that will never fucking change. It will never change. Why? Because I have her words and we have our words, and they're here memorialized for all eternity. That's why. She is the prime. This is the very first thing that she starts off with Aaron Williamson on 12/1/2022 in her interview. This is the very first thing that she talks about with her. The very first thing. And the only question that Aaron Williamson asked was this: is there anything, before we start, is there anything that you would like to talk about that you didn't get to talk about with Victoria Gooch on 11/17? And this is what fucking Dylan Mortensen fucking starts off with. Her goddamn fucking dream. She is the psychotic prime suspect in this case. She always was. And there are a lot of people in denial, as we know, that will try to make a million excuses for her. And they do, believe me. It's funny to watch on Reddit, especially. You know, Moreland, it's funny to watch. It's kind of sad, but it's funny to watch. Just how much these people stretch their imaginations like Plato, not Plato. We're not talking Atlantis, are we? Are we talking about Atlantis in the Electric Church? Sometimes we do. But I am the greatest. And yes, I did read that about Plato. I did read about Atlantis in Plato. I am the greatest. But you never studied at Cambridge, you fucking moron. That's right. He never did study at Cambridge. You're a fucking twit. Forget it. I kept getting that mixed up in trying to think about a story. I kept getting that mixed up. Like real, or if that was a dream of mine. That's how a lot of this is, she says. I don't know exactly what parts are real, or what parts are a dream. Right, and right. Aaron is an FBI agent, remember? Aaron, she's so hard-hitting here, guys. She says, okay. All right, bye-bye. There you go. Wow. Yeah, insanity, isn't it? It's fucking insanity. The whole fucking case is ridiculous. Dylan Mortensen is your prime suspect. She always will be. She had a hand in killing her friends. She was a part of the murders. She always was a part of the murders. She had the timing down. She kept track of them that night. She knew exactly where they were. She purposely lied, and she doesn't know where Ethan and Xana were. She never saw them come home. Same with Bethany Funk. We already know this. People still to this day are asking about where Ethan and Xana were. To this day, people still are confused about that. To this very day. Moscow police, where are you? You're all inbreds. This should go to trial because I want your entire goddamn inbred police department exposed for how retarded you are and the fact that you should never work in law enforcement except maybe to make coffee for people. Anyway, quick break. You know I love Dylan because she is the prime. I am the prime. I don't know what else to tell you. I told you in so many words what my involvement was in this case. How many times do I have to tell you what my involvement is in this? I tried to tell you 1,000,000 times. But they still don't get it. They just don't. They want to protect me like I am the golden child of the West. That I am the new coming of the Christ. But that's how protected I was. That's how protected I was, guys. Because they knew deep down inside that me, Dylan Mortensen, was a part of the fucking murders, and they fucking knew it. They fucking knew deep down inside that I had a hand in the murders. They knew it. And they did everything in their power to conceal me and to cover me up. They went so far as to give me the answers to the questions and show me pictures to give me answers to the questions, guys. They did everything in their power to conceal me. And yes, they did. Victoria Gooch should be swinging from a rope for being a traitor to law enforcement. She should be at the gallows, along with everybody else who touched this case. All at the gallows. For real. Now, if you don't believe me, I want you to go find another quadruple murder case just any of them. And I want you to go and listen to the interviews of people in those cases. And then what I want you to do is I want you to compare those interviews with these fucking interviews. And you will see right away that those are real homicide detectives. And this is not real. This is protecting Snow White at all costs. Because why? Because remember, Scott Green is not going to stick his head in a guillotine for Dylan fucking Mortensen. And he's not going to lose his position as president of the university. And he's not going to lose his summer homes. And he's not going to lose his yachts. And he's not going to lose his money. Not for Dylan Mortensen. He ain't going to do that. Nobody is going to do that. That's why they treated her like Snow White. Or Cinderella, or pick any other princess. Don't matter. It's not that hard to understand why they did that. Because why? Because this is the most bullshit fucking shit you'll ever hear in your life. This is the most fucked up, ridiculous stories intertwined with other ridiculous stories that you will ever hear in your life when it comes to true crime. It just is. It just is, guys. We know this. I mean, for drinking 2 White Claws the whole evening, this is the most fucked up goddamn murderer I've ever heard in my life. She's a murderer. She's a murderer. I mean, again, we've heard serial killers come up with better stories than this. Like full-fledged serial killers come up with more convincing stories. Jesus Christ. And I'm sorry if people can't handle that, but that's not my fucking problem. I will talk about the prime suspect all day and all night, and that is Dylan Mortensen. Absolutely. There is no doubt in my mind that Dylan Mortensen is the prime. No doubt. There's never been a doubt. Never. Great brain. Fuck you. Fuck her. Yeah. Why? Because it's total nonsense. Total nonsense. There is no reason. Listen to me, guys. Listen to me. If you are not the prime suspect, there is no reason to be telling weird-ass fucking stories like this. If she is not the prime suspect, there is no reason to be telling bizarre fucking weird-ass tales like this. None. There's no reason to be doing this. But she does it because she is the psychotic prime. She feels guilty in some level, but that's all. I mean, if you have nothing to do with these murders, why the fuck are you telling these weird-ass fucking tales that make no sense? You're not going to do that at all. But Dylan Mortensen does because she is the prime. That's why she does it. And she's also, as we know, very fucking sick. That's why she can't stop herself. She cannot stop herself. She cannot stop herself from telling these bizarre, twisted fucking stories. She can't stop herself, guys. And that's exactly what we see in that interview. She is the psychotic prime suspect. She killed her friends. She was involved in a killing of her friends, and she knows it. Quick fucking break, and then I'll tell you another story. Right? Because why not? I know is, here's all I know, guys. Here's all I know. All right? Here's all I know. If we get lucky enough to see a trial, if we get lucky enough that this does proceed to a trial, all right, I am going to try my fucking hardest to be in Boise when Dylan Mortensen is scheduled to fucking be on the witness stand. I'm going to try my hardest to be there for that. I really am. I want to see her on the stand so goddamn badly it hurts. Absolutely. Because if I was a competent defense attorney, a criminal defense attorney, I will keep her on the stand until the cows come home. I will read from her 12-1 interview with Aaron. I will make her read back the words that she said to make herself look like a complete fucking fool. I will keep her on that stand for as long as I can, baby. And let the jury see that she is the prime suspect in this case. Just like the grand jury had doubts about her. I would make the jurors see that she is the prime suspect in this case. Absolutely. I so hope it goes to trial. I really do. I so hope it does. I want Dylan's blubbering fucking act to come to an end. I want her whole entire act to come crashing down at a trial. Yep. Well, we'll read more of that later. That fairy tale.
It was jam-packed. Lots of people there.
Lots of people there, guys. Where are we at? It was fun. Right at the bar.
Did anything happen
Hey, Riley, how you doing?
just prior to the girls leaving that maybe stood out?
Nope.
Them upsetting anybody or anybody
Nope.
upsetting them?
Except Cole.
Sorry?
Oh, just before they left.
Before they left the corner club?
I didn't say goodbye.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't say goodbye.
What have you...
What are you doing, Riley? I didn't say goodbye.
Well, yeah. Well, that's okay. That's actually fits your personality. You're so self-absorbed, trying to get the right selfie. that fits. Hey, it's O'Reilly. It's okay. Don't blame yourself. All right. Oh my God. Oh my God.
heard people say about this?
Oh, there's so much. It's so upsetting.
Oh, sure. It's upsetting, guys. I'm so upset.
Did it? Kaylee's boyfriend.
Oh, Jack DeCour did it. Yeah, that's a rumor.
I've heard that.
Jack DeCour did it, guys.
Did it? Which I've heard that. And did it?
I've heard that who and who did it. Listen, who and who did it? What did she say?
I've heard that. And did it?
I'm going to interpret that as Dylan and Bethany did it.
Knowing them, it would make zero sense. They all were best friends.
Ah. I heard that Dylan and Bethany did it. I think that's what she says. Which, knowing them, would make zero sense. They were all best friends. No, they weren't, actually, Rita Moreno. They weren't all best friends. That's the problem. Go ahead.
I've heard that. Did it? I've heard that. Just a random creep from the streets followed my home.
Hey, you notice how they don't ask... You notice how the ISP doesn't ask about Dylan and Bethany doing it? You notice how they don't even ask her about that? Well, wait, what? Well, who did you hear that Dylan and Bethany did it? Who did you? No follow-up questions, guys. No follow-up questions. Right? Oh.
Do you know pretty well?
So the question is, why the fuck did they ask her? They asked her this question, right? Who do you think did it? Or who did you hear anything? They ask her the question, but they never follow up. They don't follow up.
So,
What's the point of asking?
one of the is
Mhm.
works at the corner club. Was he working that night?
Adam Lotta.
So,
Yeah, Adam.
So he would presumably be somebody that wasn't drinking that night.
Adam Lotta. He was the bartender, right?
if, I'm
Nope.
pretty sure
Oh.
that he was working, but also
Oh, she's getting a little defensive here, guys.
he would be a good person to talk to. And
We'll see. Talk to Adam. Oh, they did, and they cut it off after 10 minutes. They didn't really they didn't interrogate him at all. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Yeah, they talked to Adam for like 12 minutes. That was about it. Okay, you can go. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's Homeland Security. Yeah, that's shocking, isn't it, satire? Shocking. It is. Homeland Security. Sage Collins, I think. I think that's Sage Collins. As a matter of fact. Sage Collins. Hard hitting. Hard hitting. Anything else? What makes you think Dylan and Bethany had some involvement in the murders? That's not asked.
If you had to just kind of shoot from the hip,
Shoot from the hip. Uh-huh.
come up with a reason why someone would have done this, what would you say?
Dylan, jealous, rage.
What do you mean by that?
Jealousy. Right.
I just feel like
I don't know.
so well liked,
Oh, they're so well liked.
very pretty.
Very pretty.
Either jealousy of a boy, maybe they rejected someone.
Jealousy of a boy. Okay. Like who?
Someone just got angry that
Someone just got angry.
they didn't fit in as well, maybe.
Didn't fit in as well. Maybe. Like Dylan Mortensen?
I feel like since there's no like force of entry, maybe they would have known
The key code?
the door code.
They would have known the door. Well, what do you know? It was probably someone they knew. We've heard that about 17 fucking times now in all these interviews. It was probably someone they knew. It was probably somebody they knew. Somebody knew who the door. Somebody knew the door code. Dylan Morrison's friends. We've heard this over and over again from multiple people, but ISP ignores it. Moscow police ignores it. Right? Because they know. They already know. Mortensen is the prime. Right? She's right. She's stupid, but she's right.
Thread. Is there anything that you can think of?
Uh-huh.
Maybe be a reason why somebody would want to kill Maddie.
Going along with that thread, is there a reason why somebody would want to kill Maddie? Oh, is there a reason why someone would want to kill Xander Kernodle? How about going along with that thread? Is there some reason that somebody would want to kill Kaylee Gonzalez? I mean, what thread do you want to go with here? Non-homicide detectives? Janitors? Nothing against janitors. I'm just saying, when we're masquerading as homicide detectives, It's not good. That's all I'm saying. Uh-huh. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know the questions that he doesn't even know. They don't even know the questions they want to ask. That's how disgusting this is. He doesn't even fucking know. They're just winging this shit. They're winging this shit. It's obvious. Her ex-boyfriend.
How long ago?
Oh, well, that's interesting. Maybe it was Maddie's ex-boyfriend that wanted her dead. Well, that's interesting. Who's her ex-boyfriend? And how long ago is that? But they redacted that information. Good job, Idaho State Police. Thank you. Redacted. How long ago is that? Redacted. Fucking inbreds. Fucking white trash. Idaho State Police masquerading as homicide detectives when they're not homicide detectives. Disgusting. The worst kind of police you could have. People masquerading, pretending that they know what they're doing. Especially in a quadruple murder case. Disgusting. You talk about infirmias. That's an infirmia. That should be met with the gallows. Or at least exile into Siberia with Brett Payne, the bulbous creation. Still redacted. Still redacted. You cocks. Probably a suspect.
Somebody would want to kill Kaylee.
Well, take a guess. No. You don't know? Jack Decor? You just mentioned him.
Wouldn't even do that to her to begin with. She's literally the kindest person I've heard.
Well, I guess she forgot about Jack Decor, the ex-boyfriend. That's funny. Whoops. Oh, but you guessed jealousy. Well, gee, who would be jealous? Who would be jealous of her, Rita Moreno?
What about Xana?
That's it. What about Xana?
Jealousy, I guess, too.
Jealousy, I guess. She's so popular. It's so fun and well loved.
Do you know, because you said you didn't know Xana as well, or you didn't?
I've hung out with her quite a bit.
Oh, so you did know her.
It's always through social gatherings.
Oh.
Do you know much about her ex-boyfriends or anything like that?
I don't.
Okay. Do you know?
I don't.
And sounds like you don't really know Ethan from but
Tuh.
any reason why anybody would want to kill Ethan?
I didn't even.
Oh, can you speak up, cunt? I can barely hear you.
Of all of the,
You can go shopping later. We're almost done.
kind of give me a little bit of a list. Are there any of them that
No emotions. No emotions.
a little bit
No emotions.
accurate than others?
Except inconvenience. I'm sorry. Do you have a dictionary I can borrow? Ha! What the fuck?
I know how they were found. I know that they were stabbed.
I know they were stabbed.
Do you feel like it would be difficult to do if they all were in the same room?
Oh.
I don't know if maybe a guy went in there to rape one of them.
Oh.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how they were found in the room.
You don't have to press it too hard.
I feel like
I feel like what? What do you feel like?
it's
You feel like what?
someone we know.
Yes. I feel like it's someone we know. Well, yeah, it is.
Someone that just was getting so angry, wanted to see them gone, or maybe
Uh-huh.
jealousy thing
Uh-huh.
Can you think of anybody that fits into that mold?
Yeah.
Anybody that's... I think you had mentioned kind of like obviously as a theory, you had mentioned maybe somebody growing more and more jealous about not fitting in. Is there anybody that...
Dylan Mortensen.
That you know of that's been...
Dylan Mortensen.
...rejected or trying to fit in?
Dylan Mortensen.
Or anything like that?
Yeah, Dylan Mortensen. She fits that. Nobody liked her.
And I know it's a little difficult because it seems like everybody tried to gain us.
Let her answer the fucking question, you goddamn inbred. You fucking inbred. Let her answer the question. You just asked her the question. You fucking inbred. You fucking inbred. White trash. Retard. Idaho. Idaho.
Were like the first ones to bring up the idea of leaving because I was like shaking. And
Shaking?
He asked if I wanted to go home. And I said yeah, but all of his were packing up too by the time he got home. So.
Is there anybody
So glad she answered the question.
that kind of showed an odd interest in the girls after the fact? Or an odd interest in the house or...
Jack DeCour, Dylan Mortensen, Jack Showalter, Hunter Johnson, Emily Long, Peter E, the fake Sobro driver who claimed they drove them home from the grub truck. You mean all them? Nah. Oh, Instagram comments. Oh, that's nice. Oh my God. Yeah, this is when you got Keystone Cops trying to play homicide detectives here, guys. This is what you get. Keystone Cops. That's what happens. Keystone fucking Cops.
Their Instagram comments are horrible. What does that mean?
There's just a bunch of these random accounts who have little to no followers, but following all of us, commenting, "You're next."
Oh.
"Thank God they're gone."
Oh.
"I'm gonna do it again."
Oh.
Stuff like that. And then there's this recent post.
Oh. Gee, I wonder if ISP ever tracked those accounts down. No. Did they ever bother tracking those accounts down? No. No. No, they didn't. They don't know how to do that, guys. That's the problem with Idaho. They never bother to track those accounts down or look into any of that or whatever. Too hard. They have to get search warrants, and trying to actually do an investigation and, actually interrogate people, stuff like that. Point out inconsistencies in people's statements.
It was a little odd, just based on, I said this in my previous statement, but just based on the fact how he would always drop his other rides for us, and he gave us his personal cell phone number.
Eric Gower.
And he would keep airplane shooters in his car for us. I mean, it could just be him being nice, but he would sometimes not even charge us.
Uh-huh.
Which, if you're...
Uh-huh. Eric Gower, right? He should have been arrested. He should have been arrested for underage, serving girls underage. Should have been arrested. Another fucking pedophile probably on the registry. Eric Gower. Another cock-sucking weirdo out there. Probably on the registry.
Before.
They're all inbred weirdos. They're all pedophiles. Steve G's a pedophile, I'm sure.
That's like a little weird.
I'm sure if you dig a little deeper with Steve G, you probably find him somewhere in the registry. They're all fucking inbred weirdos. Fucking disgusting people.
Text you guys. don't know his last name. I have his phone number.
But I have his number. That's good. Eric Gower. Yeah, the cops too.
And I'm assuming he's the one who...
Well, they all come from the same source. The inbred Palouse. Yeah. Children of the fucking corn. I told you. Children of the potatoes. They all come from the same source. Yeah. Stacy Chapin's the epitome of that, by the way.
He paid particular attention to the
She's really out there.
fees. Were there any other sororities that he would give free rides to, or was it specifically that one?
I feel like it was just us. It was my group of friends.
Did you have any kind of
Welcome, Mantra. Children of the potatoes. That's right.
strictly
Rides.
rights? He wasn't dating anybody, or I know you said he was married and stuff. But
It started with my two friends that graduated.
Uh-huh.
They originally met through Uber when you or I started giving out free rides.
Oh.
Got his phone number, and then from then on,
Oh.
he would always pick them up and drop them off.
Oh.
Canceled rides. He drove to Lewiston one time for them, and they weren't even there.
Ha! Wow.
And then they passed his phone number down to all of us. And
Oh.
what was the other friend's name?
Gee, I hope Uber fired him after this. You're right, Satire. I hope Uber fired him after finding out what he was doing. Yeah. Nice way to be a predator, huh? A little predator. Eric the Predator. Yeah, I do this in my spare time, guys.
For a while. When was the last time you had seen him?
That night. The night of the murders. 11/12. Because she's hiding stuff.
He did officially drive for Uber, but when he would drive you guys, he wouldn't necessarily go through the Uber app.
No, well, of course not. Well, I wonder why that is. Right. Because he'd have to keep a record of that. And he didn't want to keep a record of that. Uber would keep a record of that. He didn't want to do that. Because he knew what he was doing was illegal. He purposely did that because he's a predator. So, of course, it was off the books. He had to keep that off the books in case he got in trouble. All right? He knew that. That's why he'd do this shit. That's why he would do this stuff off the books. Very obvious. He's a little fucking pedophile predator. And he got off on giving sorority girls, pretty girls, rides. It made him feel important. Okay? He's another scumbag, scuzzball, probably related to Steve Gonzalez in Idaho. They're all probably related. But that's why he did it, though. He didn't want Uber knowing that he was doing this stuff on his own time. And it was completely, look at what is completely unethical and suspicious. Giving alcohol to minors and underage girls. Yeah. This is nice. It's all redacted. This is nice. We're on a nice redaction spree here. Yeah, his wife just had a newborn baby. He was not happy. He wasn't enchanted by that at all. Yeah. Typical inbred Moscow, Idaho person. Typical scumbag, just like Steve G and his wife. And his fucking daughter, the corpse bride. Yep. They all come from the same cloth. They're all scum.
Do you know anybody, either in in any of the victims' circles that has any type of military connection, whether it's like ROTC at school or parents in the military or anything like that?
Little G. Gabriel M.
Anybody that does any type of
Yeah, Gabriel.
combat athletics.
Oh,
like
combat
soccer,
athletics.
paintball, or
Oh, yes. Actually, there is a person like that in this case. Funny that.
makes sense.
Yeah. What about it? How about it, Riley? No? Yes? No? Yes? Does she even answer the question?
Yes, I just asked like 4 questions at once.
Yeah, you did, moron.
Military.
Because you're not a real homicide detective. You're a goddamn buffoon. You're an inbred who barely made it out of high school masquerading as a fucking detective. Again, where should you be? Shoveling shit behind real homicide detectives. You just asked 4 questions at once. Correct. Because you have no idea what you're doing. Just like everybody else in this godforsaken case. Not one of these people know what they're doing. Not one of them. Not Idaho State Police, not anybody in Moscow Police Department, not even Homeland Security. Sage Collins, he doesn't even know why he's there. It's fucking ridiculous. Joseph Lake, what's your sign, baby? Back when I was in college, we used to call him fucking blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I'm an old man now, honey. What's your sign, baby? That's Joseph Lake. They're all scumbags. They're all not real detectives. This case needs to go to trial. Okay. This is the worst investigated homicide case in the history of homicide cases. You got 25 cops running around thinking they're homicide detectives when they're not even real cops, I think half of them. It is absurd. Absurd is an understatement for this garbage. You have Dylan Mortensen, the prime suspect, running around telling fairy tale stories when she doesn't have to be, but she's running around telling 1001 Arabian fucking Night stories that have nothing to do with the case. And they let her go. They let her go. Joe Lake. Well, back in my day, when I used to drink and we'd ask the girls what their signs were, and can you believe it, hottie? Anyway, I digress. Yeah, that's Joe Lake. He does that in every interview, by the way, Joseph Lake. Fucking another inbred pedophile cocksucker, probably on a registry somewhere in New Mexico or somewhere. They're all scumbags. All of them are scumbags. And as we know, the worst part of this is they're all masquerading as quote-unquote homicide detectives when they are nothing at all similar in any way, shape, or form to what we consider homicide detectives or what we would see in actual homicide investigations. Because you know, my garden, you are the greatest. You've seen hundreds of homicide cases. Okay, YouTube, other platforms, whatever, reading books. You thought Delphi was bad. Well, Idaho said, hold my beer. Okay, you thought Delphi was bad. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. You thought fucking John Benet Ramsey case was bad. Idaho said, "Hold my beer. Let's see how we can top that one." One of the most, in corruption, inexperience, stupid street cops running around thinking they're fucking homicide detectives. Brett Payne, with no homicide experience whatsoever, is made lead investigator in this case. I mean, if that isn't enough to fucking blow your mind and make you laugh until you're dead, I don't know what else would. Captain Dollinger. He's the biggest clown in this show. Captain Dollinger. Hey, you're a fucking clown. You always were a clown, Dollinger. You're a fucking inbred moron, just like the rest of these people. Captain Dollinger. You're a joke. Your whole goddamn police department's a joke. You're a joke. Challenge me. I have an email. Challenge me, you fucking jokes. I know exactly what you are. None of you had any business investigating this case. You're all jokes. It's obvious from the very first interview that you tried in this case. It's obvious that you are all a bunch of fucking inbred clowns. Dollinger, you're a joke. Dollinger, Captain Dollinger, hope you're listening. And again, I'll say this again. Real homicide detectives think you are a joke clown. And you are. You're disgusting. Masquerading, thinking you know what you're doing. It's disgusting. It's a joke. Detectives laugh at you. Laugh. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Another reason why we need to see a trial, because I want to see all these fucking inbred cops on the stand trying to explain themselves in terms of what they know, what they did. I want to see that in action. We already got a glimpse of that in their press conference that they did. They don't know jack fucking shit. And I want to see them all on the stand explaining to the jury why they don't know jack shit about anything in this case. I will laugh my fucking ass off. And so will I'll laugh with you, my garden. Can you imagine Anthony Dollinger on the stand? Hey, Captain, is it normal police practice to stick 25 people in the Best Western Hotel that you never cleared as suspects? Is that Moscow police's fucking protocol? That's all you have to ask that fucking inbred. Because that's what they did. You can hammer these fucking inbred cops just like Deliverance. You can hammer them and fucking hammer them. Because they don't have any answers for what they did. They have no answers for what they did in this case. They don't. Hey, Dollinger, was it your decision to stick 25 people who were not cleared as suspects in this case? Was it your decision to put them all up in a Best Western hotel for 2 days to get their story straight? Isn't that correct? Because that's what they did. People in denial don't like that, but that's what Dollinger did. He was the captain. Okay. Right? That's what they did. They stuck 25 suspects that same day of the murders, and they all put them up in a hotel room unmonitored. All right. Shall we carry on? I think you can destroy the entire Moscow Police Department just with Captain Dollinger on the stand. Hey, Anthony, I think you better be prepared to kiss your fucking ass goodbye. And your whole entire inbred police department. We need a trial. We need a trial, and we need a competent defense team to fucking run your inbreds out on a rail. You're disgusting. And again, you thought Delphi was bad.
Personally or through family.
Go ahead, Riley. Yeah, what? There you go. Put her on the stand. There's a guy. Redacted. There's a guy. Redacted. He went to the military. He dropped out. Last semester. He went into the Army Reserves, right? Super nice guy. Oh, geez, here we go. Dylan Morrison. But he was military. He lived in the Whites.
And he dropped out, so he's no longer at the school.
No, he came back to the school.
You don't know his last name.
Gabriel M. So he joined the military. But then he came back from the Army Reserves, though. Right? There's somebody like that here. That's the only one she can think of, guys. Not Jack Decor. You know what's really funny, guys? You know what's really fucking hilarious? About 3 minutes ago, she says, well, we all think it's somebody that we knew. Somebody that was close to them, right? Didn't she say that? She said that, right? I'm not hallucinating. She said it's somebody that they knew or we know, right? But now we're mentioning some sort of military guy that nobody knows. Right? Fucking ridiculous. Hello, Riley. Another stupid twat. Look. Wait. She doesn't know him, though, guys. She doesn't know him. Uh-huh. He dropped out. He dropped out last semester. Okay. What else? I think he was a super guide. But he was military guy. And he lived in the Whites. Uh-huh. Okay.
And he dropped out, so he's no longer at the school.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And you don't know his last name?
No. Oh, wait. Does she? I wasn't super close with him. Okay. Oh, but it's somebody they knew that was super close with him. Somebody that was their friends. That's the only one I could think of. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Anybody else that does like paintball or airsoft or
Paintball? Wait a minute.
anything like that?
Paint? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do you know anybody that does paintball or airsoft? Well, that's interesting.
That's the only one I can think of.
Wait a minute.
Do you know anybody else that does like paintball or airsoft or anything like that? Or is outdoorsy? I know a lot of people at UVI are outdoorsy, but
See, all of them go hunting.
Yeah, they're all inbreds. Inbreds.
There's a lot of outdoorsy.
Inbreds. Steve G.
is there anything else that stands out to you over that weekend?
Hey guys, what does paintball or airsoft have to do with anything? Why specifically mention paintball or airsoft? I don't know. Why do we mention that? Interesting. Why not just say, hey, do you know any outdoorsy people? No. They say, do you know anybody who's into paintball, like paintball guns, and airsoft guns? They didn't say guns, but that's what they're implying. Interesting, huh? Weird.
Is there anything else that stands out to you over that weekend?
Hi, baby.
Either
Me
before
love you long time.
we haven't covered that you feel like investigators should know?
Me love you long time.
Anything else that's just not sitting right?
I am the greatest. I have the greatest garden.
A little detail in you.
Well, little birdie told me that,
Or anything like that.
little birdie flew on my shoulder and, talks to me every now and then. I don't know, usually when I'm hungry. No. Party Friday. They had a formal. Who went to the formal? Who went to the formal? I can't hear you, cunt. Speak up.
Sage, you got anything else?
Sage Cullen.
That will conclude the interview.
Sage got nothing.
It is.
Sage Cullen had nothing. Homeland Security had nothing. So, what a waste of fucking money. Wow. There you go, guys. I hope you like that one. That is Riley Moreland, also known as Rita Moreno. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. Sorry, guys. The chat froze on me. Sorry, guys. I missed a lot of stuff here. They are embarrassments. They are. Yeah, MD would do a better job, actually. I would. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out, like, if I should write my kids a letter or something, but I don't know. It takes a while to get a telegram, and I don't know, they probably hate me. Welcome, Liz Barr. I don't know. I think it was somebody that was close to them. Probably somebody that they knew. Oh, but let me tell you about this military guy that I don't really know. Oh, okay. Anyway, all right. Bye-bye. 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 You know, it's not... Let me qualify. Yes, they're dumb as rocks, okay? But the main problem is... the people interviewing them. So, yes, they're dumb as poles, okay? They are. They're not the brightest people on the face of the planet, these people. But the main problem is the detectives who are pretending to be detectives not being real detectives. That's the main issue with all these interviews. That is the main problem. You know? That is the problem. So, yes, they sound completely retarded most of the time, but part of that has to do with the fact that these aren't real homicide detectives. That's why they sound dumb sometimes, because they're getting asked really stupid questions. So, how much of the blame lies with who's being interviewed, right, compared to who's doing the interviewing? So, you know, I think 75 to 80% of the blame lies with people who are masquerading as homicide detectives when they're not. I think that's where most of the blame lies. But then the other percentage is you have fraternity and sorority members who do have information, who are hiding information, and they're certainly not telling these fucking morons because they're not being interrogated. They're not being pressed on any details. They're not being given polygraph tests. You know, this is not a real homicide investigation. So it's a combination of the two. That's what the problem is here. Dylan Mortensen is the prime suspect, and look what they did with her. Mortensen is the prime, and look how they treated her. They treated her like a fragile 12-year-old little girl who couldn't possibly do anything evil in her life, even though she's telling you the most bizarre, batshit, crazy stories that could never happen in a million years, and you let her go. So if you're treating Dylan Mortensen, the prime suspect, like that, well, all these other people, guess what? It doesn't matter. That's the problem. They protected the prime suspect from day one. And so all these other interviews, while some is compelling, what do you think they're going to do with them? They already protecting the prime. They got her wrapped in a silk blanket. They sent evidence of her blood home with her to her parents. Okay. Right. And if it wasn't for the defense, nobody would have known about that. But they sent blood evidence and other evidence. They sent it back to Dylan Mortensen's parents just so they can get her out of shit. I mean, really? So when you're protecting the prime suspect like this in a case like this with a cover-up, I mean, anybody you're interviewing after Dylan Mortensen, it's going to be ridiculous no matter what you do. You know, we're still waiting for Cole Barenberg, Bangman. We're still waiting for these interviews. We're still waiting for the Holy Grail, which is Batante's interview with Bethany Funk in Reno. That is the second Holy Grail that we're trying to work on here. And I will chip in. I definitely will chip in money to that. But you have to locate the source. Yeah. So anyway, whatever. But that's the way it goes. But that is the second Holy Grail in this case. As we know.
Start your route.
All right, guys. I think we'll end it right there. I hope you like this one. So that was Rita Moreno. Yeah. we'll see what else comes out soon. I'm sure there'll be more. It's good. It's good. Koberger has a hearing coming up. That's great. We'll see what happens with that. Hopefully we get a trial. And then we proceed from there. Absolutely. We need a trial. We all know this. So that's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. Absolutely. All right. So how should we go out, my loves? It's hump day. How should we go out? Maybe a little heavy-handed. This may be a little heavy-handed, but it's fitting. It's fitting. It's fitting. It's fitting for the Dark Tower. It's fitting for the Dark Tower Part 7. And I hope you like it. Hope you like it. It's a little heavy-handed, though. A little heavy-handed. But it fits. It fits. A little Robert Fripp action for you, love. Come on. Wait a minute. That's not the original. You cocksuckers. You try to play a fast one on me. That's not the original. Don't you play no karaoke bullshit with me. Fuck you. What the fuck is that? Yeah, they tried to play some bullshit on me here. What the fuck? Ah. All right. Let's try this. They tried to play some karaoke bullshit on me. Fucking nasty. All right, quick break, and then we're going to finish. All right, love? Quick break, we finish. We'll pick it up then. Yeah. All right. Hang on. Hang on now. Hang on. Stop talking jive. All right. Time to talk back to the fettuccine. All right. Yeah, MasterNature. Sometimes the spaghetti talks to me too, and it says some weird shit, and I don't know. I can go on for days, and then I miss my acceptance class, and everybody gets mad at me, and I don't know what happens. Oh my God, Maisie. You messed up my mind, Maisie. I don't want little corn pig with me. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Here we go again. We already been through this. We've been through this before. Oh man. Okay, here we are. Yeah, God. All right, here we go. All right, we should go out like this, actually. We should go out like this, my love. This is how we're going to go out, babies.
What's this brand? Wayfair's Labor Day clearance.
Fucking Wayfair. Well, gee, I didn't have Wayfair in the fucking Delta. Where the fuck was that? All right, here we go. Hope you like this. Hope you. Love you, my babies.